This is the Deep Dive from Global Heroes, where positive stories get the spotlight they deserve. Stay inspired by signing up for our newsletter and following us at Global Heroes across social media.
hmm Today, wow, we're really jumping into the fascinating world of wolves. We're going to challenge some pretty common myths and look at the surprising, really vital impact these animals have. Our sources, they're straight from the Wolf Conservation Center, so we're getting a real inside look at their mission.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Our goal today is, well, to unpack why wolves are so important, like truly vital for healthy ecosystems.
Yeah.
And we'll look at how this nonprofit right here in New York actually is doing amazing work, changing how people see wolves and helping them survive.
It's kind of wild, isn't it? How wolves have been, well, misunderstood for so long. Often the bad guys in stories. So this Wolf Conservation Center, founded back in '99 in South Salem, New York, when they started out trying to, fix that narrative, what was one of the big ecological ideas they focused on?
That's a great starting point because what's really key is this concept they call a trophic cascade.
Hmm.
It's more than just wolves hunting, you see. Their actual presence on the landscape. It changes how prey animals like elk move around and eat. And that has this incredible ripple effect downstream, ecologically speaking.
Ripple effect. How so?
Well, think about Yellowstone, maybe the most famous example. When wolves returned, the elk didn't hang out by the rivers as much. They were more cautious. And so plants like aspens and willows, they started recovering along the riverbanks.
Oh, okay. Because they weren't being eaten down constantly.
Exactly. And then, get this, that helps beavers build dams, which creates habitat for fish, and it helps songbirds. Even butterflies benefit indirectly. Wolves are what we call a keystone species, absolutely essential for biodiversity. The whole system thrives better with them.
Wow. Okay. So knowing how crucial they are, it makes their population history even more, well, stark, doesn't it? What's the story there? How badly were they hit by, human actions?
It is pretty sobering, yeah. Despite their importance, they faced intense persecution for, well, centuries. Hunting, trapping, habitat loss.
Yeah.
It caused their numbers to just plummet. Today, even with some protections and reintroduction efforts, they occupy less than something like 12% of the land they historically roamed in the U.S.
Less than 12%. That's tiny.
It really is a
Yeah.
huge reduction.
Yeah.
It shows the challenge they still face.
Which is exactly where the Wolf Conservation Center comes in, right? Their approach seems really smart, combining education with active conservation work on the ground. How do they make sure the education part really sticks, makes people want to help?
Well, they create these really powerful, immersive experiences. Their Sleeping with Wolves program. It's pretty unique. Imagine actually camping out, falling asleep to the sounds of gray and red wolf howls. It's something else. Guests arrive, learn all about wolf biology, their history, ecology. They even have dinner near the wolf enclosures. Then there's a wolf movie, s'mores. It's a whole experience designed to connect people emotionally. Though, just a note, that overnight program usually wraps up in October for the season.
I can only imagine hearing those howls. Must be unforgettable. And it's not just that one program, right? They do other things too.
Oh, absolutely. They have lots of programs for families, school groups, all ages really. They teach about wolf families, their complex communication, what they eat, the threats they face. But the key thing is, they really aim to empower people, to show them how they can become advocates for wolves, create lasting change.
So it's education, but also activation.
Exactly. Giving people the tools and the passion to make a difference.
And then there's the direct conservation side. They're not just talking about wolves, they're actively helping them, releasing them back into the wild, doing research, helping them reclaim their old territories.
That's right. It's hands-on work. Right now, they have over 30 endangered Mexican gray wolves and critically endangered red wolves living at the center. Each one is vital for the species' survival plans. And here's a great number. 20 wolves that used to live at the center have actually been released back into the wild already, which is just fantastic progress.
20 wolves back in the wild from their care. That's amazing. So yeah, you can really see wolves aren't the villains of the story. They're absolutely crucial. And places like the Wolf Conservation Center are doing such important work using education and direct action to help them thrive. It's really inspiring stuff.
It really is. And this kind of brings up a question for you listening, right? How can you maybe connect with this or support these kinds of efforts? You can check out nywolf.org. That's their website. Loads of information there, ways to get involved, learn more.
Definitely worth a visit, nywolf.org. And maybe just a final thought to leave you with. Think about how just one species, the wolf, by simply being there, can trigger such positive, widespread changes in an entire ecosystem. What does that maybe tell us about how connected everything is in nature? And maybe about our own role in maintaining that balance? Something to think about.
That's it for today's deep dive. Want more? Catch It's a Beautiful World on Prime Video and stay connected with global heroes through our newsletter and socials.